We agreed to get on board with the Pixel Project's Music for Pixels campaign, basically because we agree that there's no place for violence, and especially violence against women. We were reached out to by Regina Yao about this opportunity. You know, we really love what they've done with using social media to get this message out there. So it's been a privilege and an honor thus far to be a part of it, and it's something that we'll continue to support as a group.
We support stopping violence against women because we feel like it's never right for a man to put his hands on a woman. I think it's awfully, well, I think it's awfully cowardly of a man to express himself in such a aggressive way. Me personally, I grew up in somewhat of an abusive household, and I sort of kind of watched my mom get hit by my stepfather. Don't get me wrong, there was things that she did that she probably shouldn't have, but for him to put his hands on her,
never an excuse.
It was never an excuse. So me personally, I found it very, very important to be a part of this movement. And as AHMIR, collectively as a group, we have a voice, and we just had to get involved. You know, like, I just feel like, what more can we do but to, I guess, lend our celebrity to a cause like this. So it's definitely an honor.
Having a male role model in an effort to stop violence against women is crucial, because our fundamental learning happens at a model behavior type of level. So having a man that you can look to that models appropriate and healthy behavior, I think is our best teacher. I agree totally with KC's answer in that it should never, I don't care how irritated, how annoyed you are at a situation, it should never elevate to a point of physical aggression. So I think having a male role model who can deal with conflict in a healthy way, because conflict is inevitable, right? But dealing with it in a way that is healthy, that says, you know what, I think, you know, we've reached our boiling point. It's time for me to take a walk and to cool off, and then to come back. They say cooler heads prevail. Has never been more true than in this case. So definitely having someone who can model appropriate behavior as a leader, if you will, to model that for a youngster, I think is crucial. If music plays a key role, yes and no to some degree. I think no, because if you've made up your mind to do something foolish, it doesn't matter, you know, what the song is per se. But I think more powerfully and perhaps more impactful is music has an ability to reach people, and it has a message at the center of it. You're saying something, you're communicating a thought. So being able to use the power of the spoken word and put a beautiful melody with it, I think can speak to anyone, can speak to any emotion, and can really speak to the best in us as humanity.
One thing that we like to say to everyone out there about stopping violence against women is, just to reiterate what we said a little earlier, is just that there's no place for it in this world. You know, so if you know somebody who's in a situation like an abusive situation, definitely, you know, see if getting help for that person is an option, because you definitely don't want to escalate the situation or make matters worse for anyone at the same time. But definitely at least try to lend a helping hand whenever and wherever possible.
I think a lot of us definitely have the blinders on, talking, you know, speaking to what Singer's saying, like, just because you grew up in a household or an environment where, you know, violence against women or domestic violence, you know, didn't take place, don't have the blinders on. Like, it happens so much more often than people know. And, you know, often it's a well-kept secret, you know, a lot of times out of fear, intimidation, and those type of tactics. But, you know, you got to be brave, you know, and speak up for what you know is right.
And for the men, I think that, you know, I think you just need to walk away, you know, and get some help, you know, because basically you have some real serious issues if you're going to result to putting your hands on a woman. So I think the best advice I can give to you is, like, really seek some counseling, some help.
And I'd probably end with just examine yourself, examine the space that you're in and what you are communicating by resorting to violence. And keep it peaceful. That's what it's about. Forward movement and really stopping some of this foolishness.
And especially when there's children involved too.
That's right. That's right.
That's serious.
Because it does have a huge effect on young people that witness these things. So let's stop it. Let's do something about it. We're starting at this juncture using this platform, as KC said, with our celebrity, to kind of speak to something that is, you know, near and dear to each of us. And thank you for this opportunity to speak, and hope that is received in the best possible light. God bless.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love